Okay, so I wanted to do a review on two of my favorite firearms, right? And this is versus the Smith and Wesson Equalizer, which came out about 3 or 4 months ago, and the Glock 43X. Now, when I was looking for my primary, I am a Smith and Wesson fanboy. I just am. I love them, and if you watch Garand Thumb on YouTube, you'll know that the Smith and Wesson MMP Shield was the only one to pass the freeze test and also the mud test, right? So the only handgun to pass both tests. Now, let me tell you, on the Equalizer, it has many different features that I love. First, it's optics ready. Now, obviously, the Hollow Sun, the 507K, does not come with it. This is a $300 optic, but it's optics ready. You don't need to laser cut it. You don't need to get a plate for it or anything like that. This also comes with a 15-round, 13-round, and a 10-round magazine. It's great because, obviously, the more rounds you have, the better for self-defense. I myself love the grip trigger, the grip safety, because I keep mine loaded when in the chamber all the time. And it's one more. I don't like thumb safeties. They're just annoying to me. And when you're actually in a SHTF situation, you do not want to have to deal with something like that. It's natural. You grip it, and you're good to go. All right. Always keep your finger out of the trigger. Third, it's super easy to take apart. Now, for some reason, YouTube doesn't like you disassembling mags and all that stuff, but it's easy to take apart. You just flip this and you take it out, right? And it has an easy slide. It's super easy to rack. It's just like the Easy. It's the Easy and the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus in one firearm. This is why the Smith & Wesson Equalizer is my primary. It's mainly because of the sight and the extended mag. However, that being said, I bought my first Glock, the 43X. And I got to tell you, I know why now people are Glock fanboys. I just fired this thing, and it's beautiful. It fits perfectly in my hand. Yeah, it holds 10 rounds, and I never liked the way that you see how it sticks out and there's no back to it, like Smith & Wesson. It actually looks like part of the gun, But this has that little thing. I guess some people like it. It's an aesthetic choice anyways. This fits perfectly in my hand, and I disassembled it. You just pull this back a little bit, pull those down at the same time, and then yeah. This has a trigger safety, no other safety. So the one thing I will say is there are so many features on the Equalizer. It's an amazing firearm. That's why it's my primary. However, when it comes to reliability, you cannot beat Glock. You just can't. They fire. They don't have problems very often. It's just how it goes. This is why this is my primary, because if this fails or something happens to it, I know that with me, I have a firearm that doesn't fail. Yes, it's got 10 rounds, but you can solve that problem with bringing multiple magazines with you. Anyways, I just wanted to do a quick video and say that these are probably the best on the market. I mean, when it comes to concealed firearms, I mean, there's the Springfield Hellcat, there's the Beretta APX. I mean, there's lots of firearms out there. There's the SIG 320 and the SIG 365. Obviously, we've heard of the problems SIG has been having, dropping it at a 30-degree angle or whatever. But Smith & Wesson and Glock are, I think, ahead of the competition. And Glock, yeah, it doesn't have, Glock hasn't been innovating too much, But I think that's because they got it right the first time, It's basic, but it's perfect. And the first time firing it today, I was hitting everything, and it just felt natural. Not a lot of recoil. And the ammunition went in so smoothly. So yeah, like I said, if you have to get 2 firearms, the Equalizer and the 43X. But obviously, I'm going to pick Smith & Wesson for my primary all day, just because they're so reliable. Anyways, I used to be against Glock fanboyism and was like, I don't understand. You guys are crazy, whatever. Now I get it. Anyways, have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.